Good morning, guys. Praful here. Welcome back. Thanks for joining in. Today is the 24th of Jan. Today is the weekly Finnifty expiry, and the time is 10:12. The market's just like usual. Finnifty, it's giving a fake breakout, and from there, it's just at the day's low. And markets moved almost 920 से लेके 19,080 points up and 80 points down when the straddle itself was trading somewhere around 80 points at the open. So I had to jump, I had to dance around with the positions with the markets. And पहले में calls को risk off किया, puts को थोड़ा push किया, and then in the down move I have to push the calls down, and also like I'm about to push the last of these puts down. So currently the calls are all at around 19,050 and the puts are spread across 18,850 and 18,800. So jaise this reaches around 1415, probably I'll have to take it out and sit on 18,800 put option. So the mark to market is kind of holding, because that's mainly because I kind of started trading with smaller size. पहले मैं सिर्फ 3,500 4,000 क्वांटिटी से ट्रेड कर रहा था, एंड एज एंड व्हेन आई फाउंड द आईवी स्पाइक आई एडेड इनटू द स्पाइक्स. So that's the reason the mark to market is still holding its around cost to cost. The idea is to target around 0.5% for the day. That's all I'll be targeting. But this 18,800 put and 19,050 call, this might give complete decay by the end of the day. Very highly probable. But before giving the decay, the markets will make us jump and dance and do all sorts of things to maintain the mark to market and to maintain the delta neutrality. But nonetheless, as of now, the position looks okay. The idea would be, if this reaches around 8, I'll be taking it away to 19,100. I'll not bring the puts above 18,850. 18,850 will be the max I'll be holding the puts at. That's mainly because 18,850 is yesterday's low. तो यहाँ तक मुझे थोड़ा एक cushion चाहिए, because this is Finnifty and anything can happen within like 5 minutes. पूरा game change हो जाता है Finnifty में. So that's the reason I want to maintain my distance. Alright guys, time is 11:30 and market slowly came down and यहाँ पे थोड़ा consolidation हुआ. So there were like a little bit of spikes here and there, but nothing to be dreaded of. Usually Finnifty spikes are brutal, but today it's not been the case. It's been like quite silent, but slow and steady grinding towards downside. So that being said, my current positions are half quantity. पहले मैं quantity full किया था, but now the quantities are again half. बीच में quantity add किया था spikes में, and now the spike has been reduced. I have reduced the quantity as well. So mark to market is somewhere around 0.4%. 40,000 already बना चुके हैं. So I'll be adding the size once again if I find any spikes, or else I'll be more than happy to take this itself, because अगर ये पूरा आ गया ना, then also like I'll make around 1%. So I'll add the size only if there is a spike, or else I'd let this position as is. But I'm sure that there will be a spike at one point of time. I'll be waiting for the spikes to add the positions, but or else this is more than enough, because Finnifty pe anyway, like I came into the position with low risk, relatively low risk. So I can't expect more than like 1%. 1% तो बहुत हो जाता है आज का Finnifty trade के हिसाब से. And if you look at this, market 18,900 पे है. All right. So this is 19,000 already. 19,020 कुछ तो है, and this is 19,050 के आसपास, 19,040 levels है, and this is 18,050 levels. ये 18,050 levels है. Now look at the premiums. 6 rupees calls है and 4.5 rupees puts है. So if the market spikes by 50 points in any directions, the puts will spike up by 8 or 9 points, and the calls will also spike. The calls will spike up by more than 11 points. So it doesn't make any sense for me to sit on these premiums at this point of time, because अगर कोई spike आता है, then there will be a clear-cut case of my MTM losing. So that's the reason I'm trying to keep this thing as light as possible. So इतना ठीक है. Whenever I find an opportunity, I'll add the size. As of now, the overall strangle premium is 11 points minus 1 rupee in the hedges. So और 50,000 आ जाएगा. So that would make around 0.9% तक आ जाएगा. That would be more. And also guys, Grow app है ना, Grow app वालों के साथ I had an interview, a podcast kind of a thing with another good trader, Mr. Arjun Tandon. We discussed a lot of stuff that's going on in the Indian markets, and 920 से क्या effect पड़ रहा है, and non-directional पे short wall पे exactly क्या असर पड़ रहा है. So all these things we discussed. तो आप प्रफुल कुलकर्णी ग्रो करके यूट्यूब पे सर्च कर दोगे तो आई थिंक यू विल गेट दैट वीडियो. वॉच इट एंड लेट मी नो. अगले वीडियो के कमेंट्स में मुझे बताना कैसे लगा वो पॉडकास्ट. If you want more such podcasts, I have a lot of friends who do SSOs, I mean single stock options, and earnings trades and post earning drift trades. तो काफी सारे चीज है, स्विंग ट्रेड्स, ऑल दीज थिंग्स. तो आई गेट ऑल दोस पीपल ऑन माई पॉडकास्ट. मतलब उनका कुछ यूट्यूब चैनल्स नहीं है, बट आई गेट अ लॉट ऑफ दीज लो की पीपल हु आर नॉट ऑन यूट्यूब. Probably it would be really amazing, I feel. So if you want that kind of content, let me know in the comment section. So we'll build a program around that. ठीक है, अगले adjustments के बाद मैं दूंगा. I'll wait for this day low to be taken out. Time is 1:35 and Finnifty has been super stable. काफी छोटी रेंज में ऑलमोस्ट 2-3 घंटे बिता दिया है, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ विच द प्रीमियम्स जस्ट मेल्टेड इन अ लीनियर फैशन. So there was no spikes, no lot of management required. Even the number of orders have been extremely minimum and all that. And size थोड़ा सा increase किया है मैंने, and the mark to market is 75k and not much left. Pretty much the dead trade, but I'll try to take additional credit and size it higher if I find an opportunity and if I find any delta move and if I find any proper price action breakout pattern. So either I'll be adding the trade once this level is taken out. तो तब मैं 850 पुट्स को एग्रेसिवली शॉर्ट करने वाला हूँ, एंड अगर ये लेवल ब्रीच होके if this level gets taken out, then probably 18950 and all those things I'll be shorting. Surprisingly, Finnifty has been super silent. You know, last 2-3 एक्सपायरीज में 100 पॉइंट स्ट्रैडल प्रीमियम पे ऑलरेडी 500-600 पॉइंट का स्विंग्स दे रहा था. बट टुडे यस, मॉर्निंग 80 पॉइंट स्ट्रैडल प्रीमियम पे 80 पॉइंट अपसाइड एंड 100 पॉइंट डाउनसाइड दिया. But after that, it has been super stable. And also one reason that I'm doing decently is I started off with a smaller size and added the size when I found it attractive. So that was also another reason. Nonetheless, I'll give you guys an update when next update is, when next adjustment is done. Mostly यहाँ पे 850 puts को 800 पे shift करने वाला हूँ at around 12. तब तक इसको hold करेंगे बस. Alright guys, time is 3:14 and markets were quite alright. You know, this is totally not a place to complain here because today's market was much more comfortable than any recent standards. So currently the market is exactly at 18900 levels and मेरा position ऐसा है कि almost all मैंने position small size कर रखा मैं, and I'm just waiting for like the funds used are also like lot of funds still left. So I'll be looking at if any option goes below 2 rupees or 2.5 rupees, then I'll start adding that quantity. And the mark to market is 1.1 lakhs, which turns out to be almost 1%. 1% के आसपास है. So let me just get a clear cut picture of which option is going to go to zero. Then probably I'll add on to that quantity. All right, guys, time is 3:20 and probably I have a dead trade and 18900 call options. They completely, lost their value. That's mainly because the market start falling below 18900 levels. After this red candle, there is absolutely no value left on the 18900 calls. So most probably there is nothing left on this. So the market has to bounce quite a bit in order for these 18900 calls to get any value. So I have this dead trade as of now. So the mark to market is 1.13 lakhs, which turns out to be like more than 1%, slightly above 1%, and charges ke baad around 1%. So it's a decent seller's expiry in all fairness, and the markets have been extremely mellow, and I'll be ending somewhere at 1.13, 1.14 lakhs, slightly above 1% of the margin deployed. And I hope you guys also had a decent expiry. यहाँ पे मैंने फिनिफ्टी पे मैंने जैसे पोजीशन साइजिंग में थोड़ा अल्टर कर रहा हूँ, तो इफ लेट मी नो इफ यू फाइंड इट हेल्पफुल, बिकॉज पोजीशन साइजिंग के हिसाब से मतलब मैं थोड़ा धीरे धीरे ट्रेड करता हूँ फिनिफ्टी में, बिकॉज फिनिफ्टी इज नॉट अ फेवरेबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट टू ट्रेड फ्रॉम द शॉर्ट वॉल फ्रंट. So that is why थोड़ा पोजीशन साइजिंग कम किया तो my holding power goes up and I can somehow manage the expiry. So all that said, I hope you guys also had a good expiry. I'll see you guys tomorrow because कल भी एक हमारा expiry है, back to back expiry है, because Thursday is a holiday. So let's see tomorrow how Nifty expiry plays out, what Nifty has in store for us. I'll see you guys there. Bye bye. Bye bye.